Hey everybody. So it's been a minute. We're back. And I wanted to kind of come back and tell you what's been going on because we just disappeared off of everywhere pretty much. So yeah, give you an idea of what's been going on and what we've got going on next. So we did a really busy season last year with the tackle shop. It was great, a lot of fun. Sold a lot of bait, and then at the end of November on Black Friday, the ice line to our fridge burst and flooded our downstairs. And so we had to move out of our house. We were out of our house, let's see, it was the end of November. We were out of our house for 2 weeks, beginning of December. And then we were back for a few days over Christmas. I guess a week over Christmas. We were out for 3 weeks and then back over Christmas and then out literally a couple days after Christmas. We had to move back out. Basically, it flooded and there was water damage and there was mold. They had to do remediation. So we had to be out while they cleaned all the junk out. And then we got to move back in for a week over Christmas because obviously nobody was going to be doing work. We wanted to be home for Christmas. And then we had to be out of our home from that point on until almost the end of February. We finally got to move back in. We had to tear out everything on the bottom floor of our house. Upstairs is an office. Downstairs is where the bedrooms are, the only bathroom, kitchen, living space. And essentially there's the floors that ran through the whole house were antique hardwoods, and the water damage was substantial enough to those that they all had to go in order to put a single type of flooring back into the house. So we had to move everything out so that the floors could come up out of the hole downstairs. And it was, we luckily were able to stay pretty close to our house. But I was driving back every night to make bait. We were getting ready for the, never remember what it's called. Here it is. East Tennessee Fishing Show and Expo in January. So I was working my butt off to get ready for that. And at the same time, we were spending daytime here we tore the floors out ourselves. We did all the demo ourselves. While we were at it, since we had to take the floors out of the bathroom, we decided to rearrange the bathroom. So we had to tear the entire bathroom out. In our kitchen, we had to take the floors out, which meant all the cabinets had to come out. Just everything had to come out. The entire downstairs was gutted except for drywall. There were a couple walls that did have to come out because the drywall, the water wicked up into the drywall. And so we did have to take some drywall out, but not every room. So it was a long process. We did a lot of the work, as much of the work as we could, while still running the tackle shop and me working my day job. While still doing that, we did as much of the work as we could. It was fun and it was good. It was stressful and it was difficult, all at the same time. But, having it done, it's been a huge blessing because we have a beautiful new kitchen and a beautiful new bathroom and some new floors. And it's just made our living space. We got to do renovations that we would probably never have gotten to do otherwise, or maybe we never would have wanted to invest the time and money into. But our insurance company was amazing and took really good care of us. So thumbs up to USAA. Great company. Other changes. We've had some other changes. Where did it go? I had it here. Here it is. I literally was not goofing around. I was looking for that. We added these guys here to the shop. This is the dancing worm, the ribbon tail worm, 7-inch ribbon tail worm. I love it. It's a great worm. By the way, new website is up and running right now. I've probably posted about it on Instagram. I'm trying to now that we're finally settled. In fact, I got home from work about 4:45, 5 o'clock. And from then until 8, essentially, so about 3 hours. It's been about 3 hours. finishing up some more of the finishing work. There's still finishing work to be done. Like, we're living in a home that's complete, but like the trim's not all done. The new fridge's ice maker is not hooked up yet. We've been a little hesitant on that, but we're going to get it hooked up. But today we finished the toe kicks on all the cabinets, hung the back on one of the peninsula we've got. I'm gonna cut in some clips of the damage, the demo process, and then what it looks like now, just to kind of show you how extensive it was. Yeah, so we've had some changes to the tackle shop, and that we are carrying these, and we're making Neds, all hand done. Obviously, I'm not making the hook. I don't have the machines for that, but little EWG Ned heads. We call them the Uncle Nedley heads, to go along with our renamed Uncle Nedley Ned baits, and then our punch bugs. So we have those hooks in size 1, 1/0, and 2/0, and those are all available on our website, dadfishtackle.com. Newly reworked, beautiful new product pictures and everything. Thank you to my beautiful wife. Another change just scratched at the door. I'll show you her here in a second. And then we're offering, I don't have any here, I don't think, to show you, but we're offering 3/8 ounce. Yeah, I don't have any right here. 3/8 ounce football head jigs on a 4/0 mustad hook, heavy wire mustad hook, and then another variation is a 4/0 extra wide gap BMC hook. That's my preference. I really like BMC hooks. They just make such nice hooks. Extra pokey, extra sticky hooks, great hooks. I think those are the main changes to the shop. We've got those. We're trying to expand. There's another big change with the tackle business. We have welcomed our first pro staff member to Dadfish, the Dadfish Tackle team. So Travis, That Fishing Noob, I'll have his channel linked below. Make sure you're subscribed. He's going to be demoing a lot of our stuff. I sent him, put his package in the mail yesterday from today. I don't know when this is going to be posted. But yeah, his stuff is on the way. I've also, we're working on what will be the newest addition to the Dadfish Tackle line. Good for freshwater, good for saltwater. 7.25 inch, 5 inch. This goes on a 8/0 Owner Beast hook, or like I think this is a Guggen, whatever, saucy hook. And then this one, 10 will work, 12 is best, 10 or 12, somewhere in there. Essentially, look at the hook, and here's a little tip. It's a tip for any swim bait that you're trying to rig. When you're going to hook the hook up, you don't want your hook point come back through the bait beyond where it really starts to taper, because that's where your action is. And so on this one, I wouldn't want my hook point to come out any further than probably around there, because when it does, it's going to just kill that action in the tail, and that's what you want. That's the action you want. We make them with a super durable, tough plastic. It's not like any of the other plastics in any of our other baits. Beautiful glued in eyes. See, you've got some color work there, but good for big fish, good for saltwater. Kind of similar to like similar to other companies that make large, tough swim baits. Let's show you the other addition. Hey, come here. This is Betty. She's a sweetie. Betty, look. Yeah, hi. Good girl. Good girl. Brought her home beginning of March. Newest addition to our family. Brought her home when the girls weren't home. They came in the kitchen and she was sitting in there. And Eleanor was like, "We got a puppy." Yeah. And we were gonna let you name her. She thought about it for about 5 seconds, and she goes, "I want to call her Betty after Grandma." So this is Betty, named after my grandma, who passed away, I guess a little over a year ago. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. She's a little bit of a psycho. What are you doing? More scritches. All right, so that's Betty. She's here with me right now. She is, what, 6 months old now, Betty? We got you at the beginning of March, and you were about 4 or 5 months old then. So she's somewhere 6 or 7 months, probably around 6 months. She is a Belgian Shepherd or a Malinois and German Shepherd mix. Hey, and she's a sweetie. Yes, she is. She's a good dog. She's got that Maligator sense. She likes to nibble on stuff. She's a good girl. So now, where we're going, I'm showing you some of the changes, what's been going on. In addition to that, I didn't mention before, my wife had some health problems that had to be addressed. Children also had some stuff going on. We're all healthy now. It's been a tough season. Last year we had a couple deaths in the family that would cause things to not run smoothly as far as getting content up and all that, but we're back on the roll. In fact, right now, when I'm recording this, I'm sitting with 3 videos from last year on our trip to Florida, recorded, uploaded, ready to post on YouTube, and I'm working on the 4th one. I think I've got 2 more after that. And then I've got a handful of videos from last year, just some fishing around. I think one in Michigan. I went to a launch day for bass in Michigan and then did some fishing afterwards. And just some river fishing and pond fishing. And then this year, finally, I'm recording this on May 3rd. I hooked into my first bass last week. That's pretty sad. It was almost the end of April before I caught a bass. But what can you do? So we're getting videos back going again. And in fact, what I'm looking at right now in front of me is a mess of a couple different things that I'll show you all as we're getting ready for what we've got going on this year. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've got on the table here. But first, I'm going to issue an apology to my followers and my community. 500 subscriber giveaway that I started talking about some point last year obviously has not happened. It was planned to happen in December, and stuff happened. So I've got that stuff here in front of me that I was going to give away, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to put this stuff back in inventory and give away a new package. So I'm working on that, but essentially it will be one of every kind of bait that we have to offer and a piece of hardware to rig it on. So for instance, you're going to get a pack of, oh man, we didn't even have that. Oh yeah, there. You're going to get a pack of Uncle Nedley's, which we don't package them in these giant bags anymore. We've got cool bags for them now. A pack of Uncle Nedley's, and you're going to get a pack of Uncle Nedley heads to go with it. You're going to get a pack of our jig trailer, the Imitator, and you're going to get, so that one's especially good on a chatterbait. This is actually the chatterbait that you'll receive. You're going to get a Z-Man cross-eyes chatterbait, which is a great chatterbait. You're going to get a pack of stealth worms. So you'll get some drop shot hooks, which I've got here somewhere. Yeah, you get these drop shot hooks and some Guggen tungsten. So we're going to rework it, make sure you've got the best that we have to offer. Our inventory right now sits somewhere around 1,200 units, which took a lot of time to get there, but it's going to be good. And then the other stuff I have in front of me is all this stuff here, which just looks like a mess, but I think if you know what you're looking at, you'll be able to see what it is pretty quickly here. These. That's a Spanish mackerel right there. I don't remember what those are supposed to be, but those. And that. Those guys. Come on, you guys should know what all this is for. New additions to our lineup from last year. There's our NLBN. Got a couple more of those. Got this little topwater mullet. This little topwater mullet with a little flashy tail. And then all the stuff that we were using last year, obviously. DOAs, you can't see. DOAs, poppers, even the big Mike Bucca baby bull mullet. So excited for that. Essentially what I'm trying to say is that we're going to Florida again, obviously. Can't not go to Florida, right? We're going to go to Florida. We're going to go back down the same area and try and... This microphone, it doesn't make a bunch of noise to put you all back in the... So we're going back to Florida. Yay, I cannot wait. We were actually, the day I'm recording this originally, that's the other thing that happened. I so many things have happened to us, and I can't remember them all, and I'm not exaggerating. We were going to leave today. Literally, we should have been leaving to go to Florida today, May 3rd, at about 4 a.m. this morning to get the drive to get down there in the evening. And the engine in our van just crapped out. Actually, what happened was the front and rear valve gaskets failed. And at night, while we were moving stuff, the day we were moving back into our house, nonetheless, while we were moving stuff back into our house, failed. And I could smell like we just pulled it in, and Brandy pulled in with a load of stuff, and I could smell like a burning smell. And I bet you that our AC compressor that was on the fritz finally seized up. And the belt has rubbed and smells like this. No. Took it the next day to our mechanic. Didn't drive it anymore, parked it, took it over there. And he, it wasn't the next day. That was a Friday night. Let it sit Saturday and Sunday, didn't take it anywhere, took it on Monday. Took it there on Monday, and I think he said the valve gaskets. I'm not a car guy. Valve gaskets had failed. Dumped all the oil, and we had damaged a cylinder. Tried to see if we could maybe make it work for like 40 or 50,000 more miles. We took it back in after a little test period, and he was like, no, you need to put a new engine in this now. So parked it, and the new engine should be here in 4 days on May 7th. So we postponed our Florida vacation until June. But I want to show you this. I'm serious about saltwater this year. Been watching a lot of Angler Up with Grant. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get serious about the saltwater this year. I'm going to buy a rod and a reel for saltwater, which I have not done yet. This will be my first setup that I have purchased for saltwater. If I can get this handle put on. Here we go. So this is the Daiwa BGSW 5000. Oh, I'm excited. It's got the air rotors. I think this has got the hard bodies. It's beautiful. It's gonna be great. I have a Daiwa Emblem Pro 10-foot medium heavy surf rod in the mail. Ordered it today and got a shipping notification this evening. That's pretty good. So that's coming, and this is going to be for throwing stuff like these and all that. I have a giant surf rod and a bigger reel that I will use for cut bait. It was a gift a long time ago. It's on its way out, but it will still work, to catch some little sharks and whatnot. But it's exciting. We're kind of gearing up. I'm getting my stuff together, trying to make sure that I have everything arranged, and just that I'm prepared. I like to be prepared for a trip like this. I don't want to get down there and realize I've forgotten something. So, yeah, that's it. It's nice. All right, so I'm going to summarize. House flood, bad. House repair, good. Move back home, good. Wife surgery, bad. Recovery, good. Daughter health problem, bad. Recovery, good. Overall, everything's good. Website's up. It's active. Plenty of stock for you all to order from. Go take a look at it. We've added some new colors, some glow baits, which look amazing. Go to Instagram and YouTube, look at the shorts. I mean, you're on YouTube. Look at the shorts. You can see what the glow bait looks like. Travis, that fishing noob, he is our new pro staff, our first pro staff, a friend of mine. And when we were getting ready to relaunch the website, I said, you know, like, I said to my wife, I don't remember what I said to my wife. She's like, you want him to be your pro staff? I was like, yeah, I want Travis to be our first pro staff. Like, he's a friend of mine. He's a fellow believer. And I was like, I know that I can trust him to carry our brand's name with honor and you know. So yeah, it was a perfect match. Sent him out his first stuff this week. Go to his YouTube page, watch his content. He will be giving out a coupon code, his like coupon code for his followers that you can use to place orders on our website and get a discount. Going through, okay, recapping content, starting again. It's gonna be old content first, and then we are going to Florida sometime in June. And I'm gonna try to have all the old content out by then so that we can start rolling out the Florida content right after we get back. Just edit wise, like the week I'm in Florida, I don't want to spend any time editing. I want to spend all of it fishing or at the beach. So I think that's it. I might be forgetting something. If I am, I'm sure I'll post it at some point. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this weird talking head video, or at least seeing. Oh, yeah. She has the worst gas. Betty. She won't even look at me. Whew. I went to look down at her and started talking, and it just up in my face and in my mouth, and bleh. It's bad. Usually like a little gassy little psycho dog. Just staring at me now. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, go to the website. If you see something that you are interested in, place an order. We're shipping stuff quickly. Get some dancing ones. Oh, here's one of our glow colors. Yeah, our lime truce. There'll be a video coming out very soon. Bluegill competition between me and my wife, where we used lime truce and these two colors. We caught an insane amount of bluegill. We actually cut one of the little rings off and hooked it on fed it on like a corn kernel and caught an insane amount of bluegill. So yeah, that's it. I'm rambling now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We are back. Content coming soon. I'll catch you guys next time.